The question for tonight.
What is up, everybody?
The question is,
what is your stance
on bringing
kids to restaurants?
Ooh,
we want to hear from you.
These are fighting words in this house. Do we invite our kids to a restaurant? So my question for you is, do you want to go to a restaurant and have a good time and enjoy your meal? Turn that down.
Sometimes you don't want to cook and you don't want to clean dishes. So sometimes you deal with a bad behaviored kid so that you can.
Or do you want to go to a restaurant
avoid
and
dishes and dirty kitchens?
Dislike the meal because you got to watch your kids the whole time and chase them around the restaurant and spend triple the money just so you can bring your kids to a restaurant. So I say no. Do not invite your kids to restaurants. Although tonight we had an okay time.
Yeah, I think we had a great time
tonight. They got a little older now.
They got a little better.
8, 6, and 3. So now they're a bit better at restaurants, I'd say.
And Josh has a good point. Hello, Juan and BJ Brown. What is up? Josh says depends on the restaurant. And that is exactly true. I think it does depend on the restaurant. You know, you go to a kid-friendly restaurant like, what's a kid-friendly restaurant? Chuck E. Cheese. Or
bring your kid to Chuck E. Cheese. I get it.
Or you could bring them. Rosie says, nope, do not.
Rosie, I'm with you. I am with you 100%. So it raises another thing. So our kids, like I said,
Eric says take them.
So our kid, hold up. Let me get this point across. So our kids are a little bit older now, so it's okay-ish now. But when they were younger and they misbehaved at a restaurant, I was on the inside thrilled because I rescinded their invites for an entire year, an entire 365 days.
He refused.
No more kids at restaurants.
No more kids
because
at restaurants.
Why go to a restaurant and have a horrible time, right?
This is true. I mean, listen, we have had our fair share of meltdowns and horrible experiences. So I can see the argument there. Big shout out to
Let me share
Alvaro Rodriguez. Cheers, it's my birthday. Cheers.
Cheers, happy birthday.
Cheers to Alvaro.
Birthday.
Hopefully I'm not butchering the name. I manage a pizzeria. Love having kids there.
So nice.
Hate when parents expect babysitting from servers.
Yes. So do not bring them. So you're saying do not bring the kids.
I would never do that to servers. I have too much respect for them. I would not put that out on them. But yes, I'm with you. It can be very stressful at times taking young kiddos to restaurants, especially nice restaurants. Like I can't tell you how many times we have gone to like super nice restaurants for like our anniversary or like some fancy occasion. And we're like splurging big time. And all of a sudden there's a table next to us with super young kids who are behaving perfectly. And I am like, no. But I think there's some kids out there, ours are not the case, but I think there's some kids out there that behave well. Veronica, valid point. She says, depends if they had a nap or not. Applebee's is a family-friendly restaurant. I would bring them to Applebee's, although
if you bring your kids to a restaurant and they behave well, it makes us parents feel bad. So you're actually hurting us by bringing a well-behaved kid to a restaurant.
No.
Because our kids.
No, we do look across the restaurant at those perfectly behaved kids and we think, what did we do wrong?
How did they?
Why do we fail at parenting?
When we traveled this summer, there were a lot of pretty well-behaved. I saw kids having a full English breakfast in England. There they are.
Yes, I'm with you, Josh. Our boy Josh. Crushing it.
What's up?
Joey says when you have 7, you have to bring them to restaurants. Only if I have to, meaning we are on vacation or at a diner. Other than that, probably awful.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Single dad, Steve says, got to take them everywhere because I'm single dad. Shout out to the single parents out there.
Good
on you. Yes.
Good on you.
Okay, these are all. I'm So many.
Yeah, keep them coming. Tap the comments in there. We want to hear from you. We pop the comments up on the screen. We want to hear your take on it. Restaurants. There it is. We got our next. Are we bringing in our guest now? Or
No,
okay.
not yet. Okay,
Yeah, right
so next question. Some of you kind of named
family-friendly restaurant.
Yeah, family-friendly restaurants. Some of you named Olive Garden.
I've heard good things
TGI.
about Soup Plantation, but I've never been. I have a couple of friends from work that always say Soup Plantation is a good spot. There's a couple of them in LA. Where
does one bring if you go to Soup Plantation and your kids don't eat soup?
They have all types of food there. I've never been, again, because we don't bring our kids to restaurants. But from friends that bring their kids to restaurants, they say that Soup Plantation.
Fernando, yep, BJ's is great. Yep, BJ's, Red Rooster in Australia. What's up, Australia?
Most of these are more fun without kids, though.
Just a McDonald's, perfect for single dads.
There it is. I'm with you.
Yeah.
You got the McDonald's, yep. It's the play space.
Chili's, Applebee's.
What adults are going to use the play space?
Cracker Barrel, yep.
We're with you there.
Okay, Chuck E. Cheese, yep. Chili's, Crackle Barrel. Okay, so
we did
same
our first
type
Chuck
of
E. Cheese
question.
birthday a couple weeks ago, and that was fantastic.
It was
my
a
first
clean
one.
Chuck E. Cheese. I'd never been to such a clean Chuck E. Cheese. Yes. Okay. So you guys, what restaurant should no human person bring their kids to? Like a restaurant you've gone to and seen kids there that you're like, why is a child here? As a parent, there's definitely some of those restaurants, but can you think of any?
Oh, I mean, most, yeah. I mean, I would say
like any really fancy steak joints. If I'm dropping hundreds of dollars on a meal.
Yeah. Oh no way, kids. Anywhere that's kind of like a pub, no kids.
Oh, that's a good point. Josh says anywhere that requires a reservation. Ruth Chris, that's a steak joint.
No kids. We can go. Yeah, Yard House, no kids. Yep, I agree. Yeah, any place that's gonna serve.
Jamie,
Stephen Conway, Hooters, no kids.
I work fine dining and only take the kids to Duvets. Maybe I don't know.
Duvet is a place.
Dive bars. Well, Dubes. I don't know. Yeah. Dive bars are great. Kid friendly places to eat. My girls are 3 and 5 and make a mess. And he probably meant dives. Dive bars.
Yeah.
Make a mess and want to play. Yeah, I mean anywhere that's what's up, Katie Wood.
Katie Wood, cheers.
Katie Wood, we love you.
Everyone gets all this love.
Even Tom, yes. Any local pub after 7 p.m. That's right. You don't want to bring kids to bars.
Any local pub before 7 p.m. What?
Dave and Buster's.
I'd say any place that serves food is not a good place to have kids at.
Michael, good point. You don't want to bring any kids to a strip club. That would not be good.
Michael is on it tonight.
Definitely not a place you want to. Yes, Brazilian steakhouse are for mommy and daddy. You guys, you're bringing them in. I love all of these answers. Keep them coming.
Steakhouse. I want to go. We got one of our kids lingering, by the way, so you might see a kid pop in at any moment.
A lingering toddler who I just spent 20 minutes trying to caress.
And I spent the previous 40 minutes. It's a system that doesn't work. It's a system that doesn't work. Putting kids to sleep at night, it doesn't work.
That's for another night.
Just let them. Sleep training.
Yes.
All right.
What is the appropriate age to start bringing kids to restaurants? So
14.
some of you might have older kids. We want to hear from you. Right now, ours are 8, 6, and 3. I feel like our 8-year-old might be on the brink. Maybe.
She did good today. We had a school night.
Yeah, today was
all the kids in school were there, and they're excited to see the teachers. It was a fundraiser for the school.
It was a fundraiser.
It was the first
at a restaurant
experience in a while.
So we had
our special guest there. We can't introduce him yet, but
special guest coming up.
He was there.
I like Dan's answer. Dan says 21.
21. Well, I mean, so I didn't really go to a restaurant until I was probably 14 or so.
Right.
I took my older sister to El Torito's, Mexican food. And, but my parents didn't have the money to spend on it. We didn't have the money to go and drop 40, 50, 70 bucks on a meal with kids.
Right.
So.
Right.
There's a lot of people in that situation. So
I'm not buzzing yet.
I'm there with you.
DJ's asking if we're buzzed.
DJ,
Not buzzed.
DJ,
You're not
in
buzzed
honor
yet.
of our special guest, who I cannot introduce yet. I'm drinking.
Oh, we're
a
excited.
Manhattan. This is a whiskey and a vermouth Canadian Club, made fresh out of Chicago. Whiskey and sweet vermouth. That's
All
what I'm
right.
drinking tonight. What are you guys drinking? Pop your drinks in the comments. Pop it down.
Speaking
Pop it down.
of, we are moving away. So, moral of the story: if you have wild kids like ours, don't bring them to restaurants until they're of matured age. If you have kids that behave wonderfully, good for you. Teach us how to be better parents, because Tommy and I have no clue. But Katie Wood, it's funny you should say that, Uncle Bubbles. So tonight we have a very special guest joining us.
Man has raised a couple kids of his own.
Date night.
Oh.
Da, 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 da.
It's our babysitter.
This, you guys, I'm so excited to announce this is my dad, Jim Bansley, the man, the legend, the captain.
Good evening, world.
And Katie's here too.
And say hi to Katie Blum, Daddy.
Katie Blum, how are you, Katie?
We love you, Katie. This is my dad, you guys. He's visiting from Chicago. He is a father of 12. How about that,
12
life of
kids.
dad?
12 kids.
12 kids.
This is the youngest one right here that you're looking at.
Grandpa to 52 kids. No, she's 51. Oh, you're 3.
3
yeah,
years
you're
old.
not.
Great
And
grandpa.
great grandpa.
20 something.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So
Right.
he is here. Cheers to my dad, Jim, father of 12. I am number 12. We are going to have some fun tonight. Okay. Ooh, Cameron, Dad. He's got a. We've got a question. Cameron Broyles wants to know: White Sox or Cubs?
Ooh, man.
Go ahead.
White
Now,
Sox.
White
You
Sox.
gotta say it loud and
White Sox were from the south side of Chicago.
South
We
side of-
don't use the word cup.
yeah, no, we don't talk about the Cubs. It's White Sox all the way, all the way. Rosie says you look tired, Dad. Are you tired?
No, I'm not tired.
He's just getting going with his Manhattan. Stephen wants to know if that's Santa Claus.
Where?
You.
Oh, if I'm Santa Claus, once a year.
He's Santa Claus to us all the way. Yes, Cameron. Okay, so you guys, he joins me on a 1 o'clock Wednesday trivia show I do on Life with Mom. And we play a game called Ask Grandpa Jim. And I don't know how many of you know people that are fathers of 12, no multiples, same doting wife that you married for 54 years, 55 years, before she had sadly passed away. But we want to hear from you. Do you have any questions for my dad, the man, the legend, the captain, Uncle Bubbles, if you're Katie Blum, Grandpa Jim? We call him Grandpa Jim here in Cali, visiting from Chicago. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, Andrea says you look great.
Who's Andrea?
Andrea, my mother-in-law. Hi, Andrea.
Oh, Andrea. Hi, Andrea.
Okay, Dad, question. What do you think is your greatest accomplishment, not including your kids?
Oh, what was my greatest accomplishment? Was marrying your mother.
He said, marrying my mother.
And,
God rest her soul.
Yeah.
The best choice you ever made, right, Dad?
Yeah, best choice I ever made is right.
Oh, that's really cute. Jim, did you take your kids to restaurants?
Yes, I did. And let me tell you a story about your host. When I took your host to an ice cream parlor once, and
I was like 3, guys.
she was about 3 years old,
About Katie's.
and I gave my order, and while I was giving my order to the clerk up there, the people were giggling behind me. And when I turned around, your host, who was about 3 years
the
old,
host. I'm the host.
had taken all her clothes off and was standing in the 31 flavors, bare naked. And
Right on. 3 years old. The last and only time I
And
stripped.
now you want to know whether you should take your kids to a restaurant?
Yes. What do you
As
think?
luck happened, a woman that was a teacher at the school I worked at was in there, and she helped me dress Lucy again. And I could take her home with my order of
Yes.
ice cream sundaes.
But I feel like as a teenager, I don't remember going out to restaurants until I was like a teenager. But great question.
Well, your mother used to say, Jim, we had 12 kids, and when we were on camping trips and we went to a restaurant, she used to say, Jim, I'll take the 6 best behaved. You can have this. The other 6 will keep in the car.
Okay.
I had to stay in the car.
Ray wants to know, is it hard remembering all the grandkids' names?
Is it hard? Yes, it is. The
Okay.
kids call me grandpa on the street today, and I don't even recognize them. They some of them I don't even think are my grandchildren, but they say it just because.
Yeah, you're a grandpa to the whole neighborhood. Tim Reed, yes, he has 52 grandkids and like 33 and counting great grandkids. So, and there's a couple pregnant now. So.
I'm Michelle Poya.
What's up, Michelle?
What
Say
up?
hi to Michelle, or Dad.
My sister Michelle. Yeah.
Did you have? Nicole wants to know if you had ice cream before dinner tonight.
No, in fact, I didn't even have ice cream.
Ooh, no ice cream today. I got to work on that. Hey, Grandpa Jim, what's your shirt say? Oh, good.
What does it say? If I read
It says Dad, noun, brave, witty, and bug killer.
Bug killer.
Let me tell you, there were a lot of centipedes in my bathtub growing up that my dad would come running when I would be screaming my head off. Okay, that's
lifeofdadshop.com. That's where you get it. That's where you get it.
That guy.
You can buy that shirt. Lifeofdadshop.com.
Okay, Andrew, very good question. Very important question. Toilet paper roll, over or under?
Mm-hmm.
How did you put the toilet paper
roll? You guys
roll?
tell us too. Pop it in the comments.
It's definitely over.
I say under.
I'm with you.
But I put it under with the grandkids I'm living with now. That I say under, but when I come back in, it's over. So
we're in the minority.
I'm definitely an over.
I go with both ways. I don't even fight it anymore. I just listen.
Yeah. So this is a good question. So Savannah wants to know. Now, my dad we're 12 kids, Irish Catholic. Goes to church every day of his life. Yeah. Savannah wants to know, what's your favorite Bible verse to live by? He is a man of the Bible, so this is definitely.
That'd be a good question. I don't know.
What's a good Bible verse? Or which is your favorite Bible story?
Oh,
the Good
Son. There's all sorts of favorite Bible stories. The best one is. Getting back to the first question, I guess the best line is the one your mother and I lived by. It's you and I and the man on the cross.
Yes. And all hands be damned, right, Dad?
That's what you told us on our wedding day.
Yeah.
It's you two and the guy on the cross.
Yeah. It's you two and the guy on the man on the cross.
He didn't. Veronica's asking how you made it to all the school functions. He didn't. My mom made it to most, but he worked 2 jobs to get us all through school.
Yeah. 2 jobs for 35 years.
Yes, that's right.
Cheers. Salt of the earth.
This is great.
And Bansley.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
Josh says my favorite verse is the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated, and love Jesus above all else. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We're not getting political, guys. So quit asking.
Go to our questions.
What's he drinking? This is a great question. Very important.
Manhattan's right now.
Manhattans.
I made Manhattans and beer.
Okay. So this is so we might come back to more Ask Grandpa Jim questions. We're going to keep moving on. This, if you're just tuning in, this is date night. Tom, you want to kind of give?
Welcome to date night. This is where we hang out and chat with the audience. Tonight's topic is taking kids to restaurants, but we're kind of moving past that. But we just chat and hang out. Pull up the user question. Show us how.
Okay, here we go. Well, so we're going to ask the viewers, ask you guys, what useless skill have you mastered?
What
useless skill
have you mastered?
I know I have a knowledge about the Real Housewives that runs so deep in depth. The depth of my knowledge of Real Housewives is a completely useless skill, but I know everything there is to know about the Real Housewives on Bravo.
Yeah.
Josh says, making my tongue touch my nose. Veronica says, procrastinating. Most useless skill you have mastered.
Useless skill.
I mean, Dad, you do like the camping things. I feel like you did a lot of useless camping. Camping, like.
Well, they weren't useless, so they were. I mean, they are now.
But we would go camping, and instead of just throwing everything in and driving to the next one and whipping it out, we had to fold the tent and pack it in the camper.
Oh, that's an important skill, though.
Oh, yeah.
Get that stuff in the car.
Yeah, you got to do it because you put it away right, you can set it up.
You need that tent that's got to fit into a bag that's about this big, right? So you need the air out of there. My dad, who might be watching, taught me the same thing. You got to.
Yeah, but if you're going literally like 2 hours away to another camp, like when we would drive cross country, why did we have to like repack everything up only to go 2 hours? We couldn't just. Anyways, Savannah says my husband said picking his nose without making it bleed.
Oh, that's a good one. I used to get nosebleed.
You did not have that skill. You do not.
It wasn't, but if I did, sometimes I'd pick it, and because nobody else would. And but
yes.
No, I used to get nosebleeds, something terrible. I almost died from.
That's
I
not.
used to have to go to the emergency room.
Okay, what strange food combo do you love?
Oh man. Recent ones are peanut butter on waffles. Peanut butter on waffles with syrup. That's delish.
Yeah.
My mom used to make us cream cheese and olive sandwiches. That was a lunch thing for school. Cream cheese and olive.
Green olive?
Cream cheese. Yeah, not black olive. Cream cheese and green olive. That was an odd combo, but that was pretty good. Strange. What else?
Apples and ranch.
I'll mix anything together.
Mayo and rice.
Mayo and rice. Eggs and ketchup. That's an amazing combo. There's nothing weird about that at all. Those are made to be together.
Yeah,
Miracle Whip and scrambled eggs. Miracle Whip and scrambled eggs. Pineapple pizza, ketchup and pasta. Ketchup on pizza.
Ketchup on pizza.
Grilled corn with mayo and Parmesan cheese. That.
Wait, Katie Wood, you do ketchup on pasta, or is that one of you?
Ranch and pizza.
Ketchup on pasta.
Wait, yeah, Katie, clarify. Tommy wants to know.
You got to tell us who does that ketchup on pasta, because that better not be you.
I don't remember her ever eating ketchup on pasta.
Mayonnaise and banana, that is a horrible, horrible thing. So the rest of these are like, okay.
Fries and Frosties are good.
Mayonnaise and banana?
This guy eats mayonnaise and banana sandwich.
Oh, man. What about peanut butter and carrot.
Mm.
All right.
You know what I do? I put soy sauce on my steak.
Oh yeah.
I think ranch and pizza is pretty common.
And
Someone said ranch.
granola.
Peanut
we're asking
butter,
again,
apple
right?
gold wait. Yep.
We're asking, if you're just tuning in, we're asking, what are crazy food combos that you dig?
What strange
Granola
food
and
combo do you
yogurt
love?
and
Top ramen as a base. Eric does it. Eric does pasta and ketchup. Ramen noodles and fried eggs. I love ramen noodles.
That's kind of like a Chinese dish, right?
Hot,
Yeah, I can
crushed
see
up
that.
hot Cheetos and beef jerky with beans.
Yeah, Giordano.
Wow.
Top ramen with beef jerky and crushed
fried
up.
pickle.
Peanut butter
Fried
sandwiches,
pickles.
ants on a log, peanut butter and celery, Salisbury steak and applesauce.
Mm.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I know. People who are hardcore steak eaters are like, why are you putting soy sauce on
Yeah.
your steak? A1 on pizza. Honestly, I think I started putting soy sauce on my steak because I lived in a house with 12 kids and we would run out of things really fast. And if we had steak and we ran out of steak sauce, we would just put soy sauce on it,
Yeah.
right?
Ketchup on it or something. We didn't have steak too often, but when we did.
Yeah. We lived like kings.
When I got some overtime in.
When he had overtime and we didn't get it often, it was usually porridge and leftover Franken beans.
Carolina, that's the one right there.
What?
Waffles and peanut butter. Telling you.
Waffles.
We'll make some
and
tomorrow
peanut
morning
butter.
for you. All
Yeah,
right? We'll do some
waffles and peanut butter. are really good.
Peanut butter and sugar.
Do you want to take over? Here,
Yeah,
you can
a little
switch.
bit. Sure.
Okay, so next question. What common
You getting the drink refill? I'll do the
task
question.
are you surprisingly bad at?
You need a
What?
fill? You need a
Yeah. I can
Well, I don't know how to
It's
make
just
it.
half and half.
I don't know how to make it.
You got it. You got it. It's a half and half. A little bit of whiskey and a little bit of
I
vermouth.
can
Same
go
amount.
up.
Same amount of both.
No, I
Yeah.
got it, Daddy.
And grab me a beer too.
Oh, we took some ice cubes.
All right. So we're going to the next
Do you
question
see
here.
how they
Oh,
boss me
God.
around, guys? Do you see this?
That's hey. I washed the dishes. It's all good.
What?
All right. What common task are you surprisingly bad at? That's the question. What's something simple you should be good at that you're surprisingly bad at? For me, it would definitely be most things around the house. This guy's a Mr. Fix-It. I'm not a guy I'm not a Mr. Fix-It guy. That's someone that's going to be able to go in a...
Yeah, you try everything. What is trying to
What's a...
spell?
Well,
Trying
trying to spell?
text.
You're not a spell. You will
I'm not a speller.
like
I'm
your- like
I'm
your
a
daughter
lord.
too. Yeah. You're. Did any of your kids learn how to spell? Because you're.
Yeah. They all know how to spell. But I don't. Nowadays, I guess you don't have to spell because the iPhones and whatnot spell for you.
Yeah, they do, and they do. You don't have to learn math anymore. You don't need it. Most of these skills, the iPhone's going to do it for you. All right, we got some answers for common tasks you're bad at. Matching socks. No good at matching socks. Going to bed at a decent time.
Is that how I
Jason.
make it?
Yeah.
Never
is
made
it-
a
is it-
Going to
manana
bed at
before.
a decent time.
Is it 1 and 1?
Yeah, it's
Half
like
and
1
half.
and 1.
Fifth grade homework. Andrew, no good at fifth grade homework.
Whoa,
I hear you, man.
good answer.
Oh, here she is.
Making my husband take out the trash. No good at making my husband take out the trash.
I'm no good at spelling.
Carolina,
Yeah.
your dad said the exact same thing. I don't know if you
Yeah,
heard that, but
right.
it's
We're
the
lovers,
whole
we're not
family.
spellers.
They don't know how to spell.
That's right.
Who
Katie.
needs that skill?
Katie Wood, not so good at ironing.
Me neither, Kate.
Daniel Smith is asking, what does Graham's shirt say? Again, that shirt says brave.
Let me pull it over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's his
Yeah.
dad. Brave,
Brave.
witty, bug killer.
There it
He killed
is.
all the centipedes in my childhood.
And mice.
Woo!
And killed mice.
What the question again was, what common tasks are you not so good at? Any type of building, budgeting, and not drinking before 3 p.m., sewing.
Who said not drinking before 3 p.m.?
Not
Rosie
drinking
Hilger.
before
Rosie,
3
I'm with you, girl.
Victoria cleaning. Jason cleaning.
Well, Tom, you're like a hoarder. Did you say that? Is that what you said?
I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to do with anything right now. So
Yeah.
are we just calling people out on their
And their
on their
shortcomings?
traits? Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that. We'll do that another.
Well, you called me out on not being a good speller.
After you said that you're not a
No,
good speller.
you said when I was in the other room, I
Your
heard
dad
you
said
No,
it.
that was me saying.
Lucy's
Yeah.
not a good speller either.
Yeah.
Your daughter's not a
You
good
told me.
speller.
You tell me that every day.
Replay.
You
Back it
tell me
up.
that every
Back
day.
it up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
No, funny.
See,
hey,
this
calm
is
down,
where-
everyone.
This
Calm
is
down.
where in the Bravo part of Real Housewives they would rewind it and play back.
You don't
and
know the
say,
housewives. The people watching don't relate. All right, they're not. These are
People don't-
non-housewives fans watching.
Yes.
All right, what place best represents your personality? What city? Where in the
It
world?
could be a place, a venue. It could be a city. It could be a state. It could be a
What?
state of mind. I personally, when I read it, I interpreted it as like an actual place. So, best place that would represent me would be a dive karaoke bar, because it's a little rough around the edges, but it's musical and fun, and it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Place that
And that
best
would be
represents your personality.
Best representing me. I don't take myself too seriously. X Games, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, we got
Tom, I
someone
feel
come.
like you would be like a baseball stadium.
Baseball say, yeah, I like the calmness of a stadium. I also, we could think of something in nature. I like calm. I was thinking of Montana. I think Montana is my personality.
Yeah,
Oh,
what about the hype part of it?
Yeah, the hype man is. I have a dual personality.
That's
When
why
I'm
a
at
baseball
work,
stadium would be good.
when I'm
because
at work, yeah,
sometimes
it could be
it's calm,
quiet
but
and
then
it
it
can get
gets
really
really
exciting. Yeah, I gotcha. We got the game on, by the way. We got Dodgers and
my
Go
best
Brewers!
place- Wait a minute now. My favorite place is the front porch with a soft chair, a good dog, and a cold drink. That's all.
Here.
At 90 years old, that's all you need.
Traveled,
You're not 90.
traveled all around
Not
the world.
90.
You don't get to say
I'm
you're
pushing-
90 yet.
I'm
You're,
pushing to be Jesus.
he is 87. Don't let him fool you.
Front porch looking in.
Yes. What is
My
everybody?
favorite
Home Depot
place
lot, says Jason.
Is the front porch
Oh, no,
looking
Home
in.
Depot. LOL.
What?
The liquor store, Rosie. Rosie's the one that.
Rosie, 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
What shirt you got on there? Forget candy, give me beer. That's her shirt. Go Rosie. A dance floor, Savannah.
Nice,
Ready for a
Savannah,
fun,
nice.
crazy time, but I like to slow it down.
Yes, that's a good one.
What was that?
Theme park, says Veronica. See, the ladies like this one.
Veronica, theme park.
Jujutsu Gym. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah, Jujutsu.
Jujutsu.
Try to spell it.
Jujutsu. Oh, I can't spell that. I
What
won't
is
even
it?
try. Jujutsu.
Carolina says New York. Again, the question was what place shows your personality? New York. I'm very diverse and up late.
Yes.
Tim Reed, Middle Earth.
Oh,
I belong there. Lord of the Rings.
Nice. Nice, Tim.
Justin Shepard, so far out in the middle of the mountains that I don't have cell signal.
Yes.
I like it. Victoria, y'all so cute,
Oh,
and your
thank
dad's
you.
over there like you got dragged into this.
He
Who?
totally, he
Who
gets
is that?
dragged into everything,
I
Victoria.
know, but I love it. Otherwise, I just worked on the floor.
Yeah, he likes coming out here. He's going to be on my Wine O'Clock Wednesday show tomorrow night. And then he goes home to Chicago, and everyone had seen him on their
Nice.
Mr.
phones.
Popular.
So he's Mr.
My
Popular.
Romeo Club.
He starts giving people autographs, right?
Right.
Porta
Yeah.
potty. This one guy thinks the porta potty describes his
Porta
person.
potty, what?
It describes his personality.
Michael.
Porta potty is.
You do
Best
you,
describes
Michael. You
Oh,
do.
porta-
Don't let
you.
anyone tell you that's wrong,
No.
Michael. There's nothing wrong with the porta potty.
Porta potties are very
The pantry.
functional.
Hey, they are.
A backcountry
Country
road.
I like that one. And then X-Game. So now,
That's probably like
Yeah.
before. All right, cool. See if we got a couple more up there. Good question. Good question, Luce.
I know a guy that's a homeless guy.
Camping.
Sometime. And he says a porta potty is the best place in the world because they're free, they're warm, and they're dry.
That's just like that guy.
Yeah.
He's free, he's warm, he's dry.
Get your brother
All right.
John.
We got Laura Helene, good Laura.
Oh,
She says Ryan says the Amsterdam red light district.
Ooh,
All right.
Ryan.
What? What did he say?
Ryan Fitz, Laura's
What?
husband,
Yeah.
said the red light district, where all the prostitutes are in Amsterdam.
Is that what?
Shame,
Is that
Ryan.
what?
Glad you guys
he
made it
says
home
that's
all right
best
the other
place?
night after Ryan fell asleep on the floor and took off his belt. And then, all right, inside joke. All
Where are
right,
you going
moving
with
on.
that?
Moving
Where are
on.
you going?
All right.
Oh, Michael says, the porta potty guy says he picked porta potty because he's full of shit.
all
You
right,
win,
Michael.
You
Michael's
win.
our winner.
You
Rock
win.
on,
That's
Mikey.
good.
You win the answer.
Yep. And we didn't. All right.
Okay, who
All right.
wins that question?
What's that next question?
Okay.
What has the power to make you instantly happy? What is the power to make you instantly happy? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. What will make you instantly happy?
Today, when I was driving our youngest to preschool,
Mhm.
Christmas music came on my like mixed
Mhm.
playlist
Oh,
of iTunes.
yeah.
Like I just have a bunch of songs, and
Oh,
all
yes,
of
you
a sudden,
did.
"Oh Come All You Faithful" came on, and I blasted that, and I was instantly happy. So my answer is Christmas music.
Yes.
Always makes me happy.
yeah.
Yes,
Always
yes.
makes me happy. What always makes
You were doing Christmas music and instantly happy.
Yes. What makes you the sight of a Canadian club?
When I wake up,
the sight of Canadian club and
the sight waking up in the morning and seeing the sun coming up.
live to see another day.
Live to see another day, and 60 degrees out,
Mhm.
45 or something.
Oh, you get used to California. huh?
Yeah.
We're not
All
we're
right.
not letting them
No.
leave.
No, it is like California. I haven't been up at 7:00 in the morning around there, so I'm afraid to look at that sun.
Well, it's a little cool out, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Well, we got some good answers coming in. I'll go with mine before I pop it up. Mine would be, so I wake up early every morning. But when the kids wake up, they run to me on the couch where I'm doing some work, and they sprint towards me. Now, if it's after, say, 5:30 a.m., it makes me happy. If it's before 5:30 a.m.,
You are instantly
not
not
as much.
happy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Michelle Poya loves the Christmas music.
Yay!
Mags Jensen, my
It's
2-year-old,
just on all
giggling. Zachary Thompson eating Taco Bell or McDonald's and not having to use the bathroom right after. All right.
You gotta read the full.
It's up there now. I can't figure out how to get rid of it. All right. Rosie said, "Do you know who Rosie is?"
No,
All
but
right. She
I
says
like
she's got
Rosie.
your dad's got life figured out.
He sure does.
When my son laughs at his dad,
Aw.
sushi and a sunrise. That's what
Ooh.
makes Rosie happy.
I'm so happy.
Sushi?
Baby's
Sushi,
laughing.
yeah, sushi
I'm
doesn't
with
make
you.
me happy.
No.
Sushi?
But-
Sushi doesn't make you happy. We're not sushi folks. That's a raw fish.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they mix around with some rice in there, and then,
What's sushi's?
well, it's not a South Side of Chicago thing. Sushi. It's
I feel like there's not a
uh,
lot of sushi on the south side.
got brats.
Yeah.
Like deep dish pizza.
It's something I hear. But what was it? The fish they had over in Hawaii?
Halibut?
No.
Cod.
No.
I'll just pop some more
Mahi
up here.
mahi.
Mahi, yeah.
I knew what he
I
was
was
talking about.
afraid of that until I was over there for 2 years. And
In sync song, says Michelle.
I was over there about a year and a half before I finally tasted it. Then I had it breakfast, lunch, and breakfast.
Oh yeah?
Mahi,
Yeah, you
But
like
this
your
is-
mahi mahi. What do we got?
You missed my Porta Potty Junior.
Porta Pot.
makes him
Instantly
happy.
happy by his porta
I
potty
like
junior.
that.
Porta Potty.
We got lots of
Porta Potty has
Christmas music.
a junior.
How early is too early for Christmas music? It's almost like last year we put our Christmas decorations up on November 1st, right? When we took down Halloween.
We might
When we
have.
took down Halloween.
What
put up Christmas.
about Thanksgiving? You got to think Thanksgiving.
It all kind of
I don't
blends
really
together.
have Thanksgiving decoration. Here's the thing about Christmas music is I don't think 1 month of music is enough of some of the best music that makes me feel good and happy instantly. So if I'm going to like outlast the Christmas music window, like I'm not putting Christmas decorations up in October, but Christmas music, that feel good, holiday cheer, I'm all in as early as October. Some years as early as September.
Yeah, these are just popping up more things that make our kids
Does
happy.
not feel the same way. Okay.
I like Christmas music. Oh, there we go, Mom. Walking on the beach, watching the ocean.
Your mom.
Yes.
Say hi to your
We'll
mom.
be there with
Oh,
you
yeah.
soon doing it.
Andrew's working on the beach.
We'll
Blowing
see you
kisses.
tomorrow. I think we see them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
yeah.
night. All right.
Safe travels.
Yes. Can't wait to see you.
Jim Beam, you see the spirit that
Sushi.
Yeah, nobody sees it because nobody else is watching the show.
Steven says Christmas
Budweiser
music can go
and
after
Jim Beam.
Thanksgiving.
Oh.
see Jim Beam.
Budweiser Jim Beam commercial. My dad is. on high
not
alert.
allowed to
Hello.
We'll buy a 6-pack. We'll try it. We'll do a taste test.
Yeah. Okay.
Has anybody
Andy,
tried the
how you
Budweiser
do
Jim
this,
Beam beer? Can you please inform my
Andy.
dad how it tastes? Okay.
We're going to true or false now?
Yes.
It's true or false about us. That's
Okay.
Lucy.
Yes.
I'm Tommy. Life of dad, life of mom.
Married,
10 plus years.
10
10 years of marriage.
Years.
Yes.
10 años.
Mm-hmm. Aquí, mi amor es tu especial para mi vida. Es
En
muy
biblioteca.
bonita con la
En biblioteca. Yeah.
All right. True or false? Tommy
Trabajo.
once dressed as a piñata for Halloween and threw candy at people who hit him with a stick. Did I ever dress as a piñata? And while you're answering, what's your best Halloween costume? Drop it in the comments. What
Drop
do
it
you
in
dress
the comments. Drop it in
as?
the comments.
True
Drop
or
it,
false?
Drop it in the comments.
Was I ever a piñata? We got some trues coming in. We got some. Was it a sexy piñata? Says Porta Potty. We've
Porta
got lots of
Potty?
trues coming in. It's a pretty believable one. Yeah, this is the true one. And I work at the Ellen Show, which is awesome. And we need to step it up with Halloween costumes every year. And our friend Jason was a piñata first.
He was.
Jason,
And he crushed it. So he
Jason,
totally
a friend of
copied
ours,
off of
I
Jason,
asked him
yeah.
if I could steal his costume idea, and I did, and I dominated it, and
You
true
should
it was.
be another piñata this year. I
was
feel like it was like a decade ago.
it was before we had kids, and it took about 30 hours to
It
make.
would be so good.
Oh,
no,
who's
why
out
are
here
you
again?
still awake?
Took 30
Yeah,
hours to
but
make.
What?
I've been watching a movie in there.
Oh no!
This is the same as every other night in the past 2 years.
Okay.
All right, next one.
So
True
the
or
correct answer is true.
True, yeah. True or false? Piñatas are a beloved game at the Riles kids' birthday parties.
Do you know the answer to that?
Yeah. We have one at every party.
I know, but do we love it?
Oh, do we love it?
Yeah.
Our
Tommy
beloved.
and Lucy.
Oh, do we? Oh, I'm confused by the question.
Sorry
That's,
to be so confusing.
True or false?
Let's put it this way. Is it a positive experience or a negative experience?
Oh, I mean, it's always a little traumatic keeping all the kids
Yeah.
away from the
It's
from
super
the thing,
negative.
for sure.
It's super negative because kids start whipping piñata sticks
Yeah.
everywhere. And
Yeah, the
Yes.
piñata's a pretty dangerous
Kylie,
game for
you're
sure.
correct.
Yeah.
Mimi says hi.
You
Mimi's
gonna
saying
be a
hi. Can you
piñata?
wave and say hi, Mimi? Say hi, Mimi. Say hi, Mimi. Can you wave? She's saying hi. Can you say hi, Mom?
Hi.
Right.
All right, next, true or false? Do I love my birthday? And you guys tell us if you love your birthday too. One
now
of
pay
us loves
attention.
our birthdays.
Tom's mom is on here as well as his sisters, so they can give you a clue to whether
One of
that's
the two of
true or
us
false.
loves our birthday. The other does not love our birthday.
Well, no,
Which is
you're
which?
my next question.
Which is which?
No.
Who?
My
What's that?
yeah, that's my
So
question.
one of us loves it. One of us does not. False. I'm getting some falses there. That is correct. That's false. I don't even want to question about my birthday right now. So
You
we're
don't
going to
even
move
want-
on.
He doesn't even want to talk about it. It's such a touchy subject for him.
Why was there a question about my birthday? Lucy hates her birthday and getting older. So that's
Yes.
the one I just gave away.
Do I, Dad, true or false? Do I hate my birthday?
No. Why should you?
Tom doesn't like his birthday.
I don't love my birthday.
Oh, I don't mind.
Like-
I had it off.
Her birthday.
I was born May 30th, and
You always
for
had it
all
off
my
for me.
grammar school years and high school years, I had my birthday off. I never had to go to school on my birthday.
Okay, so the correct answer is false. I love my birthday.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't mind getting old one bit. Every year is a gift, and I'm
Right.
grateful for the gift of aging. So
I agree with that.
love my birthday. Okay.
All right, you go down here. I'll go take care of her.
Okay.
You got it, Luce? All right. All right.
And when you gonna introduce stuff?
Where? Oh, Duchess is sleeping down there. Duchess is just snoozing down there.
Well, see this up.
We got. Let me see. I'm not sure what this round is that Lucy put up here. The greatest thing. We've got a quote. We have a quote here, so that's nice. And we got some other questions. Hold on one sec. Where are they at? They're over here.
Oh,
We got questions in a box.
well,
We ask the people.
hello, people out there. This is old Grandpa.
And that's Grandpa Jim.
Yeah, Grandpa.
There he is, right there. All right. So then we do some questions in a box. And we pull them out, and we ask the people.
No. I have more questions.
Well, you just see some quotes. We don't know what's going on right
Oh,
now.
yeah. Here, I'll do it. I am in charge of producing the show. So we're going to do a round of, since, it's date night, I figured we would do a round of name the romantic rom-com movie. So I'm going to give you a quote, and you have to
Movie.
guess what movie this quote is from. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
The Greatest Showman.
No. Dad, any guesses?
Happy Madison.
Yeah,
Billy
I
Madison.
remember the quote. Right. I
You
don't
remember that quote?
Yes.
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Give them a minute. Date night. The heck is that? Tell them. What is date night?
Oh, date night is the show that you're watching where we hang out and chat, and this is our date night when the kids are supposed to be asleep, but they're not
But
quite
our
yet.
toddler is not.
She has not been
Yeah.
asleep for any episode yet, so this is not surprising.
Yes. This is
Oh,
no.
Jerry Maguire?
It's not Jerry Maguire.
Pokemon the movie.
Nicole Kidman. Ewan McGregor. Gitchy, ya, ya, da, da. This might not be the right demographic for this question.
Oh, Lady Marmalade. Oh,
Veronica
that's a horrible movie.
Moulin
Ooh,
Rouge.
that's a rough movie.
The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
That is a rough movie.
You love it.
Was
That
it
is-
Moulin Rouge?
Yes.
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
You don't want to see that one. That's
Okay.
a sleeper.
Yeah.
That's a take a nap on the couch
Okay.
as soon as it starts.
This is a
Wake
more
up.
I think I saw it.
this is a more leveled movie quote, rom-com. Think rom-coms, guys. People call these imperfections, but no, that's the good stuff.
What movie is this from? Oh, As Good as It Gets.
No,
Yep.
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Nicholson.
no,
Helen
Yeah.
Hunt.
no.
Jack said the
Tom.
house is as full of imperfections, but
No.
no.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
No.
Notebook.
Not the
Do
Notebook.
do my Jack impression?
Okay,
Jack Nicholson impression?
Do you have a Jack Nicholson?
Mr.
Do you have a Jack Nicholson? I don't know you.
People call them imperfections.
It's
But
not
that's the
Jack
good
Nicholson.
stuff. Yeah, that was it.
It's
That's the
Robin
good
Williams.
Oh,
Robin Williams.
from that movie, the one with he was the clown.
Not Home
He was
Alone.
the clown. Robin Williams.
No,
was,
not the clown.
Yep.
You guys, do you want me to switch? So
Good Morning
don't-
Vietnam.
Yeah, let me
Oh,
switch.
man.
Is that the one?
Okay, Goodwill Hunting.
Yes.
Goodwill
Yes,
Hunting.
that's a good
Goodwill
I was
Hunting.
trying to think of that. Yeah.
Good movie.
Goodwill Hunting
Yeah,
is the correct answer for all of
One of the
you.
best
Yes.
movies I've ever seen.
Yes and yes.
Goodwill Hunting.
Everybody
He was
was
talking about, Robin
Goodwill
Williams
Hunting
was
and
talking
Good
about
as It Gets.
his dead wife who used to pass gas in her sleep and wake herself up. And he didn't have the heart to tell her that he just woke up from one of her farts.
Passing Dead.
Yeah.
So he said, "Oh, that's gross." And he said, "No, that's the good stuff." All right, guys.
That's Michelle gets home alone now. That must be a joke because she knows every darn quote in that movie.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah. Remember we watched Home Alone last year for Thanksgiving. All right.
Okay. I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich.
You've Got Mail. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan
Meg Ryan.
together. Meg Ryan's in this one.
Meg
Ryan's in this
Ryan.
one.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks.
No.
Meg Ryan and who was her? Hugh Grant. Meg Ryan and Hugh Grant.
No.
Meg Ryan and
Meg Ryan and Hugh Grant have never done a movie together.
Meg Ryan and Ryan
Meg
Gosling.
Ryan. No.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan and Ryan Gosling have never done a movie together.
That one movie before Tom Hanks. The one where she.
I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes
There
you
it
an
is.
hour and a
When
half.
Harry Met Sally.
Yes,
That's the one I was
Carolina.
fishing for.
See, it's one of my Life of Mom girls coming in for the win. See, I do these kind of quotes, and I swear,
What was the name of the movie?
when Harry Met Sally,
When Harry Met Sally.
I did.
Meg Ryan, and what's the guy's name?
Tom Hanks.
No, he hosted the
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
Yes.
Yes.
The only way you can beat my crazy was by doing something crazy yourself. Thank you. I love you. Sorry it took me so long to get it. I just got stuck. This is like my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies.
Huh?
The only way you can beat my crazy was by doing something crazy yourself. Thank you. I love you. Sorry I got stuck. And they just finished a dance competition. Deadpool.
Oh, all right. Jennifer Lawrence's movie.
Yes.
The Philadelphia movie.
Yes.
The one that took place in Philly.
Yes.
Silver Linings Playbook.
Yes.
Boom. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for the tips. I have a better
Cheers.
chance than all them.
I love that movie.
Never heard of it.
Yep. Silver Linings Playbook.
Dad, we could watch it. I have the DVD.
Oh, Silver Linings.
It's so
Oh, maybe
good.
I
Yes,
did see it.
Silver Linings Playbook with Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, 2 more, guys. This might not be everyone's favorite round, so
All right.
we'll speed through it. So I thought like doing rom-com quotes since it's date night, romance, yay,
Yeah.
romance. So I'm doing
I don't think guys use the word rom-com.
rom-com. Y'all, do you use rom-com? Okay.
Rom-com.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Okay. The only way, nope, I just did that one. I knew I'd be able to remember what Nina wore that day.
I'd never be able to.
I knew I'd never be able to remember what Nina wore that day. But I also know,
Yes.
I also knew
Yep.
I'd never forget the way she looked.
Yep. Grease too.
Do you see what Josh just wrote?
Yep. I'm with you.
Josh,
We got to make Life of Dad.
We-
That's on the.
you're-
That's on the. That's on
Let
the.
me tell
that's
you
on the-
something, Josh.
It's on the vision board.
It is on our vision board. Life of Mom wine, Life of Dad beer. It is in.
In your mailbox, when you're about to have a kid, you get a knocked up IPA, a 6-pack. When your kid's turning
When you're
2,
going through potty training.
the
you get a
Terrible Twos
Cabernet.
Scout shows up at the house.
Yes.
Father of the bride. Oh.
Yes, Michelle.
Crushing it.
I knew I'd never be able to remember what Nina wore that day, but I also knew I'd never forget the way she looked. Diane Keaton, and that smile.
Oh.
I want first tap. Josh, you very well may get first tap because, quite honestly, you are our biggest supporter here.
Crushing it.
Okay, so here's a round of like, if you were, ...
Mhm.
Tom, you read it since I'm talking too much.
If you were. With and people fill in the blanks or what?
Yeah.
If your family dynamic was a movie title, what would it be? All right. If your family movie was a movie title, what would it be? Okay, so we're gonna think of a movie that's about that your whole life, 12 kids, 55 grandkids. What movie would describe that? What movie title?
Super Pilot.
Cheaper by the dozen.
That's
Yes,
a good answer.
yes,
Good
yes.
answer. Good answer.
That's
Fist
it.
pump. Baked potato, French fries.
Dad of 12 right there. Cheaper by the dozen.
Oh, that's so
If
nice,
your family
Josh. Thank
dynamic was a movie title, what would it be? There you go.
you. Yes.
A big factory bread wedding.
Yes, Yana. Yana, my girlfriend who's Greek, she said, my big fat Greek wedding. Yes.
Family
What would you
dynamic.
do?
Remember-
I gotta think through this.
Animal
a little bit.
House?
I mean, we got.
Animal
I'm
House?
just thinking of movie titles that they're not going to connect right away. Forrest Gump
family-
doesn't quite connect.
No, the title.
No, I know. But I'm just trying to think of movie titles to begin with, and that was the first one that came into my mind.
Forrest
So,
Gump is not.
Shawshank Redemption.
No,
Nope, that probably would describe our family.
no.
Rookie of the Year.
Yes, we got two of my
Rookie of
The
big fat Greek.
Natural. Silver
Animal-
Linings Playbook.
Halloween, says Carolina. Mine, ours, yours, says Kylie. Hustle and Flow. That's funny.
Huckleberry Finn.
Oh, Luce, I got it.
A Nightmare on Elm Street. Silence of the Lambs.
I got it.
Sideways. Sideways is good, Jason.
Never Home Alone. Yeah.
Snow White and
What?
the Seven
Never
Dwarfs.
Home Alone.
No.
I know it's not a- I know it's not a real one.
No,
I know it's
you
not.
have to actually answer the question. You don't get to change it.
Um,
La La Land. It. Oh my gosh.
Elf.
If it's date night, then no, it's date night. There's always family night with every kid goes to Cujo says, I mean, not the storyline of Animal House, obviously, but I
Right,
would
the
say
title.
Animal House
Yeah, the title.
because
Yeah.
I feel like we
hear
are all crazy, wild animals. Even us.
You grew up in Animal
The
House.
Yeah.
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap, that's a good one. Adam's Family, The Purge, First Christmas. What was the question? Okay. If your family,
If your family dynamic was a movie title, what would it be? So if your family, think of any movie, what movie describes your family? And drop that thing in the comments.
a couple people saying it. Okay. So next question. If your marriage or relationship was a song
Title.
title, thank you. What song would it be? Okay, so now we're talking about whoever your significant partner is, your whether it's a spouse.
Make a wish. Set it free.
Wait,
When you
I
set
didn't
an
blow
iOS
on it.
free,
No, I didn't make my wish or blow
it's
on it.
gone.
He doesn't get the eyelash
song.
move. Mr. Lonely.
Wait, leave
Oh.
the question up for a sec so they can think through it.
Yeah.
All right. So your song. What song describes your relationship? Man, again, so I got to think of song titles first. Piano Man. I'm just thinking of song titles. I don't connect
How about
And
our
it's
wedding
one step
song?
at a time.
Don't Stop believing would be
Don't
ours.
stop believing. Living
because
on a prayer.
living on a prayer. Yes,
There we go.
living on a prayer.
Just a small town girl.
We've had to live on a prayer,
Living in the
and we've had to not stop believing during sometimes. Dad, what
I
song?
just called to say I do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
That was my dad's song to my mom.
No,
Oh, that's
your
funny.
mom's.
My mom's song. Okay, hold on. We got the ones.
Good one coming
Oh, Mr. Lonely. Leaving on a jet plane. Oops, I did it again.
Leaving on.
Oh, God bless the broken road. I love that song. Holler back, girl. Whoops, I did it again.
in. They're
Creep.
popping in.
Creep by Radiohead.
What?
Good night, kiss. Led Zeppelin's Heartbreaker. Journey,
People
Lovers.
Loving this question.
Chicken fried. You know I like my chicken fried.
Mm-hmm.
Cold beer on a Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah.
Pair of jeans that fit just
You
right.
are the reason. Yes. Okay. Good answers. Okay. Last question. Is that a siren outside?
It's all right.
Uh,
If your parenting style was a famous book title, what would it be? Your parenting style. Oh, I like this.
Your parenting style was a book title.
Yeah.
What would it be? Your parenting style was a famous book title. Little House on a Prairie.
Okay, and I'm just going to read a couple. So Carolina said for the previous question with relationships, with regards, Carolina said toxic. Yana said share, believe. Laura said the theme song for Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's funny. Stand by Your Man, says Chi Chi. Let me tell you, Chi Chi, my mom loved that song, Stand by Your Man. Michelle says, it's gonna be May. John Deere Green, says Tim. Working 9 to 5, says Carolina. Mama said knock you out, says D. Okay. So now it's if your parenting style was a famous book. So type in says Go the F to Sleep, which is a real book.
Yeah.
And it's
That's a good
super
answer,
accurate.
What's the name of the book?
Don't make me repeat it, Dad.
Go the F to sleep.
Oh,
We can't say
yeah.
the F right
F-U-C-K.
now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Michael says
But it's
The Alamo.
It's a popular book now.
The Alamo, Love and More.
Huck Finn.
Yeah, the Holy Bible, the Satanic Bible, War and Peace, Interview with the Vampire, The Art of War, A Tale of Two Cities. If your parenting style was a famous book title, what would it be?
A Tale
Oh
I don't know. What do you think?
man, and books. I'm reading a good. I just started reading the biography of Benjamin Franklin. That's the first.
Yeah.
I read most of it.
Is
on the
that your
plane.
parenting style?
No, but it's a good book.
Okay,
So I
so
know books.
Green Eggs in Hand. Oh, that you know what that makes me think. Oh, The Places You'll Go. I like that.
There you go.
I would say, oh, The Places You Go would be a good one. What about you, Tom?
Book title.
Or Wherever You Are, My Love Will Find You by Nancy Tillman, who's my favorite. She's my favorite. I love her books. The Four Agreements. I read that years ago. It's super good. Needful Things, Curious George, Sleepy Hollow, Green Eggs and Ham. I just read The Handmaid's Tale. Oh my God, Michelle. The movie, the TV show is crazy. Alexander and the No Good, Very Bad Day. Yes.
Good
read-
answer.
Tonight I read to my kids Everyone Makes Mistakes book. They really like that. Language of Love. I Love You Forever. That's a super sweet book. Everybody Poops, says the porta potty guy.
Yes, this guy. It's all coming full circle. We got to meet
Boy,
that
that
guy,
guy,
right?
yeah.
We gotta,
That
Michael,
guy he must be a plumber.
Michael, you are making my dad a very happy and entertained
we
man.
gotta, yeah.
A series of unfortunate events.
You guys should edit this video just down to his answers.
Okay, so before we go, you guys, this has been a really fun night. Before we go, we'll probably end. So this is super special having my dad here. If you're just tuning in, my dad is crashing date night, and we couldn't be happier about it. 87 years old. He is the father of 12 kids, grandfather of 52 kids, great-grandfather of like 33 and counting. And we do this fun round where you can ask him anything.
That's this guy. He knows.
He's got the best one-liners.
He knows
He's
everything
got the
about
best
fatherhood.
perspective of life.
I
He's
do my best.
He is, yes. So before we end the night, any last questions for the man, the legend, the captain, Uncle Bubbles? What else do you go
He's
by?
here.
A few other names, but I won't repeat.
He is awesome. Michael Gonzalez says, your dad is awesome. He is. He's literally the GOAT when it comes to dads. No offense. Greatest of all time, my dad, Jim Bansley.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
GOAT.
GOAT stands for greatest, G of O, all a time.
So like Tom Brady is the GOAT football player.
Greatest of all time. So you're the greatest of all time.
But we got other GOATs watching too.
Well,
everyone's dad is a GOAT.
Yes. Okay, Dad, this is how we're going to end our night. So we want to hear from you. What's one thing in life you will never forget?
One thing in life I will never forget. I don't know. What is it? There's all so many.
There's so many. Well, think of what comes to mind. What's like?
Well, you want to hear the happiest event, you know, the greatest event. Probably was the day Mom and I got married.
Yeah. That's a good one. Best life advice, Grandpa Jim.
That's what?
Best life advice.
Right. It's just remember that you and the man on the cross, and God's will be done.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is Jason says he seems like a very wise man. He sure is.
Thank you, Jason.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. What do you buy your wife for Christmas who has everything?
What did I buy her for?
No,
Christmas?
he wants to know what should he buy his wife for Christmas who has everything already.
Oh, she's got everything already. That's it. How many kids?
He's stumped. What was one thing you want all fathers to know in raising kids? That's a good one, Larry.
Yeah,
he says, okay, Grandpa, what's one thing do you want all fathers to know in raising kids?
One of the things, I don't know whether it's the most important, but it is important. And I learned it when I was a kid. My mother told me, you haven't learned to laugh until you learn to laugh at yourself. And that's the only way. When you think about it and you realize what it is, it means that no matter how perfect you think you are, nobody's perfect.
That's right.
And except the fact that you're not perfect, and nobody else.
Nobody's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Have a sense of humor. That's a good one, Dad. I like that. Any regrets?
Oh, I have a lot of regrets, but I ain't gonna put.
He's not gonna share them.
Yeah.
He's taking those to his grave.
Yeah.
What was the best thing about your wife? My
The
mom.
best thing about it is,
There were a lot.
like the man said just a little bit earlier, stick by your man.
Stand by your man. Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
Stand
Yeah.
by your
That's
man.
definitely the best thing about it. He stood with me through thick and thin and stood by me till the very end.
Oh, Dad, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
If you could travel in time, where would you go?
Where, you mean, what year?
What year? Yeah.
What year?
What year in your life would you go visit again?
Oh, the year I had the best, I had the most fun in was my sophomore year in high school.
Dad, this is a good question. I don't know this one. Who was the president when you were born?
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
All right.
FDR.
FDR and Pope Pius XII was the Pope. And those were the two guys that were they lasted until I was in high school.
Wow. FDR. That's a good one.
Yeah. 45, well, until I got out of grammar school.
You got a good question there. What's your go-to meal at Top Notch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my go-to meal at Top Notch.
Laura's asking.
Laura.
Your granddaughter. Your granddaughter. Hi, Laura.
The number 2.
Raisin Bran?
No, that's my go-to meal. The number 2 is my special. I only have that once a week. All the other times, I either have soup for breakfast or raisin bran.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite soup is beef barley,
Oh.
and that's served on Tuesday, or tomato rice, and that's on Monday. It all depends on whether it's cold and damp, if I have that, or whether I have raisin bran.
That's right. Yeah, this guy goes. He's got the same group of guys. They call them the Romeos. They go to breakfast 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, right?
The Romeos stand for retired old men eating up.
So you would recommend eating out. And actually, you encourage, whenever I show up at the restaurant with my kids,
You always got to seek for it.
I feel always welcome. What's the best advice to raise a loving family, Dad?
A loving family? Love each other. You and your wife stay together, don't argue, facts about raising kids and things like that. But sometimes that doesn't happen sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I always say in our family of 12, we fight hard, but we love harder. There's always drama, but at the end of the day, when the stuff hits the fan, we're there for each other. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the Stanley Cup this year, Dad?
What? Oh, I don't
Says Chris.
know. Chris.
Everyone's calling you Grandpa and Dad. Just take it, Dad.
Oh yeah. Where's Chris? Where's he from?
Chris,
It's your
where
son.
are you from? Chris
Oh.
Jackson. No, it's
Chris?
not
I'm just
one of
kidding.
his sons.
No.
Who's gonna? Well, obviously the Chicago Blackhawks are gonna win the Stanley Cup. But Dad,
Oh yeah. Oh, was that what he said?
he
Yeah.
said, "Who's gonna win the Stanley Cup?"
Oh, of course, the Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't mention any other
Do you like chickens as pets?
chickens as pets.
Yeah.
No.
I like them to eat.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I think that's good. I mean,
you want to ask him, Luce?
yeah, that president one was a good. Oh, Chris is from Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he's asking about the
Vancouver
Stanley
up
Cup.
in Oregon.
Yeah. That's why he's
Washington,
asking about hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Who? Okay, I have a question for you, Dad.
Yeah.
I got one after you.
I have a
Give me a
question,
lot of
Dad.
questions. I know a lot of it.
Who is your favorite child?
Uh-oh.
Now, how can I say that? on television?
Nobody else is on. None of your
Yeah.
children are on except me. So
Oh, well, now, of course it's you.
baked potato,
Yeah, baked potato.
French fries. That's right, siblings. I got you.
All right, mine is someone's about to become a parent. What do you tell them?
Oh,
Someone's having a kid tomorrow.
somebody's having
What do you,
get
what do you,
on
what do
his,
you
get on his knees tonight and ask God for a healthy, normal child. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. That's
Yeah.
Grandpa Jim,
Yeah.
everyone.
You
That's our
guys-
man right
Bye,
there.
The
Yeah.
best of the
People
best.
over
The
there.
goat when it comes to dads. My dad, Grandpa Jim.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of
Okay,
date night, Dad.
you're gonna need to check on my wall.
We'll
That's right.
we'll direct deposit. I'll call your agent. 20%. Okay, you
Bring
guys.
your
Thanks so
pension.
much
We'll
for
put money in your
watching.
pension.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks, guys. Good night. We'll see you next
Good
time.
night,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye.